Hi everyone, my name is Sineyda Ortiz. I am a group fitness instructor here at the MAC. I teach various formats, and today the format I am bringing to you, it is yoga. So welcome and let's get started. Find a comfortable spot, either sitting on the floor, on a mat. If you're on a hard surface and don't have a mat, you can put a towel down or a blanket. From here you have various options. You can take your legs out if this feels comfortable for you, all the way out, or you can crisscross, sitting up nice and tall. As we are sitting up nice and tall, take a nice deep breath in, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Slowly inhale, exhale. As you're sitting here breathing and slowing down your breath, I want you to connect your mind and your body, allowing yourself to be fully present this exact moment. Placing your hands by where they feel natural or comfortable. Bringing the shoulders down away from the ears, sitting through your tailbone, lengthening through the spine and lengthening through the crown of your head. Take a couple more deep breaths here. Slowly inhale, slowly exhale. Take your time. Inhale, exhale. Taking our hands towards the floor, grabbing that right hand or left hand, whichever you choose, going to the one side, finding that nice extension, palm towards the floor, slowly going to the opposite side. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale as you lengthen, exhale as you bring out here. Inhale, slowly exhale. Slowly warming up the body, slowing down the movement. Remember, this does not have to be fast. As you are joining me in this class, remember that in yoga, we ease into it. We don't force anything. Coming back to center. As we come to center, we are going to take our right hand to that left knee. And we're going to do a small twist looking towards the back. Coming back to center. Opposite wrist to opposite knee. Looking towards the back. Slowly breathing in, breathing out. From here, we're going to unwind from our sitting position. Coming to all fours. Placing our hands like starfish, so really stretching out those fingertips right into the mat, pressing through the fingertips and the palms of our hands. Our hands and our arms are right underneath our shoulders, being here. And as we are here in tabletop position, I want you to extend that left hand and then take the right leg out, or either one that works best for you. Softening the gaze towards the mat, coming back to center, going to the opposite side. Inhale, bringing it in. Exhale as you extend. Slowing down the breath, feeling each movement of your body. As you lengthen, you also have the option of just placing the toes towards the mat and bringing the hand in, or keeping the hands onto the mat and taking the toes out or lifting the leg. Various options. Please find what works best for you. As we do this pose helps with spinal flexibility and stability. Slowly coming back to center. And as we come to center, we are going to start by threading the needle, taking that right hand, lifting up, placing it in between that hand and that knee, taking it all the way around, placing that shoulder onto the mat, placing that ear onto the mat. Slowly lifting the opposite arm, placing that hand on your low back. Slowly breathe in, slowly breathe out. Hold it here for a couple of breaths. Slowly inhale, slowly exhale. Bringing down that hand that was on your low back, coming back to tabletop. Whatever we did to one side, we must do to the other side. So inhale, follow that hand. Slowly exhale, placing that shoulder onto the mat, that ear to the mat. Slowly bring the opposite hand towards the left, towards your low back. Slowly breathe in, slowly breathe out. Relaxing that shoulder, slowly breathe in, slowly breathe out. Lifting that hand that's on your low back, placing it onto the mat, pushing off with that hand, coming back to that tabletop position. From here, we are going to take the toes, curl the toes, press the hands onto the mat, coming into that downward dog. As we are here into this downward dog, we're going to walk the dog by bringing that right knee in and that left knee in. One at a time, slowing down your breath. Slowly breathe in, breathe out. Pacing yourself, coming all the way to the ball of your feet. Slowly exhale to the heels. And if we're not quite there yet, that's totally okay. Slowly inhale, lifting one leg up, the left leg. Bend at the knee, and we're going to take that left foot in between our hands. As we are here, it feels like you're about to take off for a race. We're going to slowly inhale, arms come up, shoulders are away from our ears. We are pressing with our heel of our foot, with the foot that's right in front of us, staying here. We have the option of either bringing the foot a little bit closer here or extending it a little further. Engaging the core, shoulders away from the ears, lengthening through the spine, palms facing one another. Slowly breathe in, slowly breathe out. This is known as your warrior one. Slowly turning to warrior two, taking that back leg into a 90-degree angle, standing the arms all the way through from point A to point B. From here, giving yourself a quick check on the shoulders. You may want to take the shoulders up, back, and around. Relax it here. You also have the option of placing your hands on your hips if this is what works best for you and your body. Slowly breathe in, slowly breathe out. This is your warrior two pose. Softening the gaze right in between the fingers right in front of you. Slowly breathe in, breathe out. Now, I want you to pretend like you're reaching towards your goals, bringing them in and taking them to the sky. Slowly breathe in, breathe out, placing that forearm right in the middle of your quadricep, right here. Breathe in, breathe out, pressing through the heels of our feet and the ball of our feet, finding that balance, slowly bringing the arm down and taking the arm back out. Reaching once again for those goals, taking them up to the sky, coming into that reverse side angle. Slowly inhale, slowly exhale. If you have a minute here, which I know you do, try to connect your mind and your body and see how your mind and your body feel this exact moment. Once again, bringing that state of being, that state of mind to the present moment. Slowly coming back to that warrior two, turning that back leg, lifting those arms into that warrior one. Slowly bringing down those hands, going back to our downward dog. As we come to our downward dog one more time, you may want to walk the dog here. Slowly inhale, slowly exhale. Lifting the opposite leg that was in the back and bringing it towards the front. You can also assist your foot to come to the front with you. And then slowly find that balance, find that stability. Taking that nice deep breath, calming the mind. Slowly inhale, slowly exhale. Remember, you can also bring that back leg. That back leg is at a 45-degree angle, keeping those hips nice and square, engaging the abdominal muscles, slowing down your breath. Inhale, arms up. Slowly exhale, taking it into that warrior two. Once again, the back leg is at a 90 degrees. Slowly breathing. Inhale, exhale. Hinging from the hip up front, like you're reaching for something. Bringing it back in, placing that forearm, relaxing the palm. Taking the opposite hand towards the sky. You can also look towards your thumb or keep looking just straight ahead. Relaxing the mind and the body. Taking a nice deep breath here, inhale, slowly exhale. Hand that's towards the ceiling, bring it down to lift you up to that warrior two. As we are here in the warrior two, we're gonna extend, reaching for those goals once again, taking the arm now towards the top. Here you can keep that leg bent, or you can extend through the leg, looking towards the ceiling. Keeping that leg on the back, slightly bend that knee. Slowly breathe in, breathe out. And then slowly coming back to warrior two. So we are here in warrior two. We're going to take that hip in the back, that leg in the back, turn it into that nice square right towards the front, lifting through our arms. Breathe in, breathe out. Hinging at the hips, bringing down those hands, taking that left leg towards the back. Coming back to the downward dog. Slowly breathe in, breathe out. As we are here in downward dog, we are going to slowly walk our hands towards our feet, bending at the knees. We have our hips a little bit down here because we're reaching towards the mat. As we bend through the knees and press through our feet, we're going to slowly lift up the arms, releasing the arms. Inhale, coming all the way up. Beautiful. Holding it right here, slowly exhale, bringing the hands to the side. As we bring the hands to the side, give yourself a little shake, finding that stance once again, pressing through the heels of our feet and the ball of our feet, lifting through the spine, slight bend on the knees, shoulders drawing back. Take a nice deep breath here. Also, do feel free to grab a drink of water if you need to, or towel off. Inhale, coming back to that tree pose, hands together, heart center. Taking that left foot out, bringing it towards that right ankle, that way you can support it. Making sure that as you bring your foot up, it's either above or below your knee. Making sure that your foot is not on the knee, that way it doesn't add extra stress to that joint. Slowly breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, you may want to grow some branches here. And slowly bring down those hands together, releasing that leg and shaking off that ankle. Shake it off a little bit here, depending how you feel. Once again, having that stance, shoulder width apart, feet shoulder width apart. From here, we're going to take a step with that left foot. We're going to try something new here, and then slowly inhale, hands together, bringing them heart center, taking that right leg, that right foot, placing it by our left ankle. Slowly breathe in, slowly breathe out. You have the option here to keep your foot, our feet, by that ankle to give it extra support, or maybe lift it up a little bit more. From here, inhale, lifting those arms. Beautiful, great job. Feeling nice and strong, center and balance. Finding a specific point right in front of you to focus on, to work on building that balance and stability within your body. Slowly inhale, bringing hands heart center. Releasing that right leg, bringing it down and shaking off that left ankle. Walking all the way to the end of our mat. Inhale, arms. Slowly exhale, taking those hips back, bending through the knees, placing all your weight on the heels of your feet. We're going to do one of my favorite poses. In this pose, we want to make sure we don't lock our knees fully. There's always like a 1 to 2 degree bend here. We're going to take that left knee back and bring that right knee forward. So you have that position. From here, taking that right wrist towards the left of that ankle, and we're going to slowly begin to turn and rotate towards that left side. You can keep the arm up, or you can place that hand on the hip. Small rotation here as you slowly inhale and you slowly exhale. Slowly breathe in, slowly breathe out. You can also play around by taking the arm up, looking at that thumb. Make sure your arm's not too far back or too forward. Just try to keep it on that alignment and that line. Bringing down that arm, that left hand, and then slowly switching to the opposite side. Left knee comes forward, right knee goes back. Hinging from the hips, taking a nice deep breath here. Taking that left wrist outside that right ankle. Slowly inhale, keeping that hand on that hip, or taking that hand up towards the sky. Find what works best for you. Slowly breathe in, slowly breathe out. Staying present in the moment. Notice how your body feels. From here, we're gonna slightly bend both knees. Inhale, arms come up. Slowly exhale, swan dive, leading with the heart. One more time, inhale. Arms come up. Exhale, swan dive like you're diving into a pool. One more time, inhale. Slowly exhale, swan dive. Beautiful. From here, we are going to walk our hands out towards the front of our mat, bringing down those knees, coming back to that tabletop position. From here, we are going to meet our big toes together of our feet so they meet with one another right in the back. We're going to take the knees out towards the outside of our mat, and then we're going to slowly start to walk our hands towards the front as we take our glutes towards the heels of our feet. Slowly breathing in, breathing out. You can place the forehead onto the mat. extending the arms right in front of you and the fingertips right in front of you. Slowly breathing in, slowly breathing out. You can also stack the forearms right on top of one another and place your forehead right on top. You can also bring the hands out here, lengthening through the spine and the crown of your head, and staying in this pose. Find a pose that works best for you as an individual, respecting and honoring what your body's asking you. Taking a few deep breaths here, calming your mind, calming your body. Slowly inhale, slowly exhale. Slowly begin to bring those hands towards the knees, lifting up your head, bringing those knees towards center, coming up to that sitting position. We're going to turn our body, our hips towards one side, and we're going to swing those legs around. As we swing the legs around here, we're coming to a nice sitting position. Taking the hands up, thumbs up, extending through those fingertips, and you can slowly start to go down one vertebrae at a time. That's one way to come down to the mat. Another way, another option, you can take the elbows back and come down into that laying down position. Before we go into our relaxation pose, known as Savasana, we are going to do a few stretches here. So we're going to bring the heels of our feet towards our glutes. We're going to slowly lift the left leg up. Take the hands on the back of the hamstring, bringing those knees towards your chest. Feeling that nice long stretch on the back of your leg. Slowly breathe in, slowly breathe out. Bringing that left leg down, lifting through that right leg. Taking those hands behind that right leg and bringing that right knee towards your chest. Slowly breathe in, slowly breathe out. Bringing back that leg down, and from here, another pose that you can do is just laying down right here, relaxing. But before we go into our Savasana, we're going to bring the knees towards the chest. And as we bring the knees towards the chest, it's like you're going from right to left, like on a little boat. Giving that small massage on your low back. Slowly breathe in, slowly breathe out. Placing the heels of our feet towards the mat. And as we place those heels on our mat, we're going to bring down those hands towards the mat. Relaxing the shoulders. On the next inhale, we're going to slowly take our hips towards the sky. Slowly inhale, start to lift one vertebrae at a time. Slowly breathe in, slowly breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Slowly start to bring one vertebrae at a time. Coming back down into the mat. And let's do that one more time. Pressing through the heels of our feet, lifting up, maybe this time just a tiny bit higher. And then slowly breathe in, breathe out. As you inhale, you're filling up all your lungs with air, and then slowly exhale, you're depleting that air. Since you're in the comfort of your own home, where you live, either your bedroom or you're doing this with your best friend. Don't be afraid to take a nice deep breath in. Inhale. Fill those lungs with air and then slowly exhale. And then slowly start to bring one vertebrae at a time. As you bring one vertebrae at a time, here relaxing, we're going to go into our relaxation pose, known as our final pose, known as Savasana. You can keep your legs, your feet, just the way they are, especially if you have any low back issues. If you don't have any low back issues, you can also extend your legs and flop the feet either to the right or the left side. From here, palms go towards the ceiling, relaxing the shoulders. So you can decide here how you would like your legs, and then find something that's very comfortable for you. Allowing your body to melt onto the mat, relaxing, slowly breathe in and breathe out. Feel free to close your eyes. As you close your eyes, I want you to relax your shoulders, letting go of any judgment or any expectations, just letting them go. Relax the spine, relax your hips, and then slowly begin to close your eyes. Relax your face, your jaw, your tongue. In the middle of your forehead, just relax the eyebrows. Slowly breathe in, slowly breathe out. Allowing the next few minutes to be just solely yours. As you slow down your breath. If your mind begins to wander, just bring it back in, making yourself present by thinking how your body feels this moment. Does your body feel a little relaxed now? Do you feel more calm? Bring those thoughts back to your head. And slowly breathe in, breathe out. Slowly inhale, slowly exhale. Continue breathing. And your next big, deep breath, start to just move your fingertips one at a time. Very slowly add that movement in to your body. Take another deep breath in and start to move your toes. Slowly waking up the body. Slowly bringing back awareness to your body. Breathing in, breathing out. On the next part, you can either choose to turn to the right or the left, like you're about to wake up from bed. Just keep in mind to keep your eyes closed. So slowly turning, extending the arm that's towards the floor, Extending that arm, placing that ear on top of that arm. The outside arm goes towards the top. Hips are on top of one another. Slowly breathe in. Slowly breathe out. The arm that's towards the outside, keeping the eyes closed. Place that hand onto the mat and have that hand push you off, coming to that sitting position towards the front. Once again, the option of extending your legs or crossing your legs, whatever feels comfortable and right for you. Relaxing the arms, letting them go to either the right or the left side. So, one on each side. Slowly inhaling, bringing palms together, right on top. And as you bring them heart center, you're going to slowly open up your eyes, one at a time. Bringing palms together towards your heart. Giving yourselves a few minutes here to slowly take a nice deep breath in. Inhale. Slowly exhale. Once again, 2 more breaths. Inhale. Once more. Inhale. Exhale. Thank you so much. Namaste. For joining me today in a little bit of yoga from the comfort of your own home or wherever you're at this present moment. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here, and especially for making time for yourself, your health, and your overall well-being. I hope to see you next time.